I'm going to ask her a few questions. Okay, so how do you like this school this year?
It's better than Montana, where I came from, because the school that I went to spent all its money into a football field.
Okay.
And teachers aren't good teachers.
Okay. Well, how do you like this school?
I'm actually learning something than I did back in Montana. Montana didn't do any good learning.
Cool. Okay.
Temperatures drop.
Crossy Road.
You have a player and you try to not get hit by a car. And when the train goes through, you're trying to not make it. You try to make it before the train comes.
And I'm here with.
I'm Mrs. Barberg.
And how is it being a reading group teacher?
I really like it. I get to hang out with 5th through 8th graders in the morning, and then in the afternoon I teach 7th grade English. It's been a lot of fun.
Do you like your groups?
I do. They're very different. So the 5th graders are busy and crazy, and we do lots of silly things, and my older students, we get to read a lot of good books and have fun with them too.
So do you like the new school? Or your ideas about the new school?
I do. I'm excited about the thought of us getting a new school. I used to teach at Rossman and then moved to Mora, Minnesota, and love being back at Detroit Lakes and being at the middle school here.
But he stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
You're going to see this little red sheet in some of your classrooms, and what they say is that when you are working in directed study, you should be doing homework by yourself. If you have questions, you should go find the teachers and go get help from them, or one of the paras can help you. So individual homework, #1 thing to do, especially if you have a P in a class. We want to try and get meets for all of them. Second thing, individual reading. You're not reading to your neighbor, you're not having your book closed when you say you're reading, you actually have it open and you're reading individually. So that's the best way to improve your language skills too. So that's a really good thing to do. Third one on here, it says study for a test. The best way to study for a test is actually read the textbook. Go back, read the information, take your own notes. And these are things that college kids come back and tell us and say, I sit down and I read that textbook and I take notes myself, plus study notes, things like that. Make flashcards. You've been shown how to do that. Make flashcards, create a mnemonic device, something that might help you remember some of these things, because there's a lot of information. Just remember, no phones, we're not supposed to have phones, and no games. You have plenty of other things to do, okay? But get those iPads charged so you're ready every day.
So what if you want to make flashcards on your iPad?
Yep, you just let your directed study teacher know that this is what you're doing on your iPad. Some of the textbooks are on your iPad, so that's why we say iPads are okay as long as you are working on schoolwork on there. Okay. But that's why your iPads need to be charged every night. Okay? With